What's up, our amazing, wonderful audience of Truth Findings podcast? Let us know how you think of our previous episode and what you want us to improve. With you is Samuel, and welcome to Truth Findings.
Yo. It's your boy Dev, your favorite troublemaker with the mic. And I'm here to give you some wisdom, nonsense, and everything in between. So buckle up, and it's gonna be a ride.
Absolutely.
Karibu.
And before we start, the main objective of this podcast is to empower families, is to build thriving families, and the proceeds of your donations will go direct to needy families in Kenya. There are so many needy families, and if you want to understand more of why we are doing this, you can check my first ever episode to understand and to know my story, so that you can know where I'm coming from and where we are heading. So go ahead and make a donation through the scanning on the QR code on your screen. Make a good donation that will go forward to helping the needy families in Kenya that are suffering with no food, no shelter, no education, no health care. And we will make an impact, a legacy together. Today's episode, which is generally building men and learning more about why should a man build themselves. And you know why, have you ever wondered what really means the difference between the successful men and the struggling one? Now, be ready to know.
Yeah. Let's do this, man.
Yeah.
So you are taking it over. I start. You can start.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, what does there's one term, there's a term used in society that is simply means simping.
Simping.
Yes, it's very common, used in modern days, and it's something that many men are experiencing, but they don't actually know whether they are in it.
Is simping an English word?
Yes, it is.
Meaning? It's a short form of something.
Simping, it is actually an English word, meaning that you are like affirming or submitting. So you like a man submitting to a woman. So generally it's used in a relationship when a man is giving his absolute power to a woman. And so guys, I'm pretty sure many of you guys watching, you have been in such a scenario. You have found yourself
simping.
Yes, true. It's true. Many have found themselves, but many men don't want to admit. But I'm very sure many guys have found themselves. I
think even it's not many guys. I think like everybody has
simped to one or the other. Yes, because let me give you a short story about myself.
You say a short story of you simping.
Yes, a short story about me
simping.
Yeah, when it's a matter of when I was simping, and it was 2016. It was 2016. That time I was a student at Cooperative University, the Cooperative University of Kenya.
Comrade.
Yes. The main campus in Karen. So and you have to. It is in Karen and it is the main campus. So I had this girlfriend, and I liked her so much. Not love, I liked her so much. So one particular day, we had planned so well. We had planned for a very wonderful and constructive date. So I was we were to meet at the town, obviously archives. That's the basically location of where many guys who don't understand town, they meet. So this girl, I knew town, so this girl, I had to direct her to archives. But plot twist happened. This girl was coming from Juja. Yeah, Juja. And
you were coming from?
The Cooperative University of Kenya. If you understand where it is, it's quite a long distance from Nairobi CBD to Karen. Then you understand the Langata jam and everything. So I had to beat all that. So
you and her, who was coming far?
I was coming far. Juja is just here. Juja is just 30 minutes.
And you are using the car around as well.
Yes, just 30 minutes. You are in town. So that time, let me tell you. Let me tell you, Minor. As simp as I was, I had bought a very, very wonderful gift. Very wonderful gift, wrapped, and so it happened like this. The lady told me. I called her. I told her I'm actually on my way to town. So be there. Don't get late.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, don't waste my time. You know, man. Yeah, executive guys, you don't waste their time, man. So she couldn't. So she told me, actually, I'm about to board the bus. I'll be there in around 30 minutes or so. I'll be there. I said, okay. Niko pale Langata Road pale kwa jam. I'm just at the traffic jam. Yes. So, and when I was around Nyayo, almost now to get into the city center.
Yeah.
I called again to confirm whether she almost or what, because with the communication we had not talked for some minutes. So I had to confirm whether yes. So the phone went unanswered. So that's where I started more like, hey, let me call again. Maybe the phone was in the handbag and was silent. Maybe something might have happened.
You didn't suspect anything.
No, you know, okay, you're happy. Okay. You're so generally that's what happened. I called again. It went unanswered. I just said, okay, I'll call her when I get in the town. Then I'll do this. I'll go direct to the gift shop. Wrap my gift. Then I'll call again. Well, maybe, probably. She might be.
So this time, how many calls have you made? Just one?
Several calls. Some I can't even remember, but I called several times. And some text followed with some text. So, but now when I'm in town with my now wrapped gift, I called and she told me, my elder sister sent me and I couldn't resist.
Sent you where? To the shop?
No, I don't know. I didn't even ask where. I was so furious that time. And so I said, okay, so, and what was the essence of telling me you are boarding a matatu?
Oh, she told you she's boarding a madam.
Yes, then after some time, she didn't pick the call. Then she picked later when I'm now in town, telling me that now she have been sent, like she have been sent somewhere, and she couldn't make it to come.
So sad.
Now I'm there with at Mr. Price, standing very, very eagerly waiting for that person. So I stood there. I looked at I just looked down, wondered. Okay.
You didn't see anybody there who you could give to the gift? Maybe there was somebody there. Which day was it? It was Valentine's or it was just an ordinary day?
It was a day, one day to Valentine.
Oh, that's 13th February
13th,
now.
yes.
Oh, my Lord.
So that was a very perfect gift wrapped. But the gift was inside a carrier bag. So I didn't carry it like with the hands. It was in a carrier bag, so no one can notice what exactly. So I realized I don't want to create a lot of attention in town.
You could be trending in this
town. So I did carry the carrier bag. But funny thing, the contents that were with the wrapped gift, there was a teddy bear. Because I realized she had mentioned some earlier times she likes teddy bears, so I sought out one of the perfect gifts to gift her such a day. And there was an Infinix phone. There was an Infinix phone. An Infinix phone. To help chat. Maybe probably her phone was having some some breakdown. That's why she's not replying the text, or that's why she's not picking the network. The internet is not reaching at the place. Such you give yourself some reasons which are obviously not true. You just massaging your ego. So so this girl finally she picked the call now and then telling me that, and I was so furious. I just she hung up. I was so furious again because I've called with my own airtime, then you hung up. Then this was not the first day to do so, to frustrate me in such a manner. That's why I'm telling you I was a simp. So there was another day.
So you used to be calling her several times and she's not picking, or she used to hang up?
Yeah, I used to call so many times, then she could say, wacha nitakupigia, I'll call you back. And she couldn't. She couldn't call back, and I realized, hey, something is not adding up. Sometimes we could hang up with some things. We could meet. We could meet. We met several times at the town. Take her for a date. I was serious about her. I was serious about her, but the funny part is that I kept on
simping.
I kept on simping and hoping that things will change along the way. So because that was not the first time being frustrated. I had another incident coming from another now. That time I think I was in Gara, and we had to meet. We had planned to meet at the town. I think one of the places, either Hurupak or Arboretum, somewhere.
And she did not show up again?
Yeah, she didn't show up, and I ended up going to I went, there's a place there near Hilton where guys, there's like a bench where guys sit. Yeah, and I went there, I sat there, and I saw a newspaper vendor, and I bought a Nation Standard newspaper. Then just to calm myself. Yeah, so that was part of a few times I realized, I think, man, I'm here alone. So, and we pushed, sometimes the relationship was on and off, like 2 months, another month, I'm out. Then all of a sudden I receive a call. Then I feel let me just accept. Maybe things will change along the way. So we went on like that, and I spent quite a long time trying to prove that this will work. But finally, this didn't work. In 2021, it went completely off, because that's when I had lost my job. That's when I had lost the job I was working. And you remember, this was COVID time.
COVID.
Yeah, so the relationship.
So you are going through this COVID time?
Yes, that was COVID. And that COVID time on 2020 and 2021, we are not in that good terms, but she had visited that time. So something happened that time. I think she was in another relationship. That's when now I was more of a ghosted. Because when I could try to chat, she's not replying.
To add up on that, in Unplugged, Aliet says women have another option. So
yeah, she always has options.
So maybe if you are there,
yes,
she has another one. In case this does not nini, she has to jump to the other one.
That's what happened, because that time is when I was trying to figure out how to maneuver with the ritual I have. So I was not making up a lot of like meetups, but one day we had planned to just meet and talk about this issue that is surrounding our relationship, and she couldn't avail herself. And I realized, then one day she told me she's dating. So I felt heartbroken, and I said oh, okay. So then funny thing is that she asked me to be like
a bestie or
yes, she asked me to be a bestie, like then, but you can still be friends. I was like, what? Who the hell does that? Who does that? Who does that? So you cannot tell someone who was initially in love with you,
but
to just shelf off and remain a friend. So
friends are not in love.
You know, that's a different angle. When you guys start to be friends, then you upgrade. But you cannot be here, then she have downgraded you and promoted another guy.
So meaning you guys were not friends? You guys became entered in the relationship, then now you wanted to be friends later on.
The challenge is this. That relationship, you know, that relationship was more of I think the girl was not into it so much. I think and I you know, when you know, after reading Unplugged, I've come to realize that a man, you have to have a value within you. You have to focus on yourself. Then the rest will settle down. So I was treating her as my main focus, which now I was losing the way. Yes, that's it. So I was losing the way. When you try to focus, you put your ambitions like I'm trying to, like, my main focus is her. Yeah. Now you lose focus. Then men, you shouldn't do that, because
and Unplugged says men should not see women as scarce.
Yeah,
They are not scarce.
they are not.
So don't just focus on her and leave yourself away.
Yeah,
There are plenty of women out here.
there are so
According to Unplugged, we are also learning.
yeah, we are still learning. Yes, just highlighting some of the things. So that time, after now telling me that, then I told her, I can't do this. Let me just live in peace. I just leave you in peace. You go on with your life. Since you have gotten your what? Your desired guy.
Boyfriend or what? Yeah.
Yeah, so let me just continue with my peace. Because literally I was losing it. I was losing my mind due to all these frustrations, and you are putting
you're in love. You're in love, man.
I guess not. I guess yes, but I think some of these things, later in life you come to appreciate them, because if I can say, if weren't not for that, maybe I could still be in that state of simping to them, simping to women, simping to making some funny moves, not focusing on myself. So after that, that's when I focused on my craft. And I wasn't even I had done the course, the film and TV production course, but I was not that refined. I had not refined the skills. So I can say after that, that's when I got a good job, and I concentrated more on my skills. And now I'm into a place where I've built all this with this podcast, and I also I've opened, actually 1 week ago I opened a business, toiletries business, the tissue, diapers, all those things. So, and also I got like I've built myself in a way. Yeah, so before that, I think I was more focusing on maybe having a relationship, having like, yeah, I think having a relationship that you are trying to fit in to the peer group, because the guys that I used to roll with, those guys used to have their girlfriends, and one of them is this guy. So that's why he is laughing. So these guys used to have their girlfriends.
Let's come back to you.
These guys used to have girlfriends. So I could actually see, and then I had to now to make a move and now look for someone. So that's now when I
kumbe wiki tuliweka mitego kila mahali.
Nyinyi mliweka mitego bwana. Nyinyi mliharibu. Nyinyi sasa waliweka mitego kila pahali.
You want to say that now when you decided to focus on yourself,
yes,
you changed a lot as a man.
Sure, definitely I changed. I changed a lot, because I started now. Actually I can say I got this, I think subconsciously I got this knowledge even before reading this book, because I realized, this book has just affirmed what I was thinking at that moment, because I realized, you can't concentrate on a woman and you haven't built
yourself,
your craft, your skills. You have to have your skills refined, have a job, have a career, build yourself, have a home where you want that woman to come, and have a house where you want that woman to come and build a home. So I can say that from there, that's when I stepped up to the ladder, and we are still building. Life is a staircase.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's a nice story. So
Funny
now-
thing, let me finish that. Funny thing is that that lady, now she is peacefully living
happily married.
as a she is peacefully living as a frustrated single woman.
And how did you know now?
I just got a certain guy, I think a cousin of her.
They told you about it.
Let me not just say it. But she is living happily.
But she's a lady, she has value, so
Yes.
she'll just get
Yeah,
somebody.
just praying that, oh Lord, may you see her through.
All the best.
Yeah, all the best. I have no grudges, by the
To
way. I have no grudges.
Cairo's ex.
Yeah. X. Oh. Anyway.
Okay, let's just move on.
Let's just move on.
Yeah. Learn from that.
Yeah, truly.
No more simping.
You should not. And why?
And
you want
by
to
the-
know? You want to know why do guys simp?
And before we go there,
Yeah.
do ladies simp?
Ladies, there are those there are those who make moves, but it's a rare case. It's a rare case.
It's a very rare
Yeah,
case.
it's a rare case. Men are hunters.
Men, when men are simping, I don't realize they are simping. I
Yeah,
guess.
they don't realize. It's
But
like
ladies, I think they'll know they are simping. Or
and
something. I don't-
ladies they don't like weak men. So when she realizes you have those insecurities, she will definitely move on and leave you. Yeah,
Oh,
I was
man.
telling you now why the reasons
Why men simp?
why men simp.
Yeah. Give me some pointers.
One, men simp because they are weak. They have not built themselves. Either they have not built themselves either physically.
Yeah. Even financially.
Yeah, they have not gone to the gym. They are just unkept. So they feel insecure about their appearance, about their body, about their confidence.
I guess you see when you're saying that point, they'll simp because maybe let's say you are dating a lady and you don't have value in the form that maybe you don't have a skill or a job or something, and you have a girlfriend. You will simp because you don't want to lose her at the first place.
Yeah.
And you are broke.
You are broke.
You don't have anything, so you will do whatever you will do to keep her.
Yeah.
Now that one will lead to simping, of which you could just maybe, not even maybe, you could have gone get a skill.
Yeah, get a skill.
Maybe a job.
Get a job.
Then when
Get money.
you get money.
Be stable.
Yeah, build yourself, go to the gym, those who keeping fit, so that when you get a girlfriend, you'll do what you'll be able to
maintain
keep
her.
Yeah.
I think also men simp when they are focusing on a woman instead of focusing on themselves. That's almost the same point.
Yeah, it's just simping.
Yeah, they value sex and relationship than the way they value their ambition. And men will also be probably simping because they want to be like most of men they want, yeah, the same point you have said, like they are not confident, and we are told men should be CIA, like they should be confident, they should be intelligent, they should be assertive, they should be competitive, intriguing, and the third one is aggressive. So you should be aggressive towards your dreams, not really aggressive towards women, but aggressive towards your dream.
Hungry.
Yeah, you should be hungry to know what is your motivation, what drives you, and working towards that, working towards your purpose. So when you lose that, you lose your frame, and when you lose the frame, now you get into the feminine frame. You lose your masculinity, and that's when now women take advantage of that, because if now you lose that, you become insecure, and she will take advantage of you and later dump you.
Yeah. Man, ladies are very. If you read Unplugged, you'll
Yeah, sure.
you'll see what we are trying to say.
Yes, ladies, they are manipulative, so you have to be cautious not to lose your frame, because if you do, they will manipulate you into. That's why you will see some of the guys you see online trying to do all manner of dramas to impress their girlfriends, and to an extent of even cross-dressing, wearing women's clothes and doing some online things which are not morally right. So they want to impress them, so that they will not be dumped. But
people finally
she will actually,
they'll just dump you.
Yeah, because she already have options, and she have to keep on adding options. Like every time she has options on the
next guy,
on the high value men, on her scale. So she will. It's like taking a ladder,
As a man, you should just know that you should just focus on yourself. I guess according to what the book is saying, you should focus on yourself.
Yeah.
And let the woman be who she wants to be in your life.
Yeah. Because
she'll just love just what you, whatever she sees in you is what she'll love at that time.
Yeah. And you can't keep a woman.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. So even if men, let's just try to focus on ourselves, so that when they come in, you can be able to keep her for long.
Yes.
I also have another point.
Yes.
I read from Unplugged that is very interesting. But this is for the men.
Yeah.
It said that men were born without value, and women were born with value. Like Aliet says, men don't have any value. That's why it's written in Genesis that a man has to toil and sweat and do everything so that he can put food on the table. That means you don't have value from day one. That was your curse. You have nothing.
You have to work.
Yeah.
You have to work for it.
And to make matters worse, Aliet says the man was punished because of listening to a woman.
Because by the way, he was the one given orders, right?
Yeah, he was the one given orders.
God didn't even consider a woman. Because even when he was asked about his nakedness, he said, did you eat the fruit that I told you not to?
He said, the woman.
Is this woman you brought? Then he was like, God, he blamed the woman for his own mistakes, you know,
Yeah.
because he let her
Mm-hmm.
advise her, and obviously she manipulated him.
That shows that men are leaders and should take responsibility.
He was manipulated, and he was the one given orders. He knew, and he knew exactly what the Lord had commanded them not to. So
Not even them.
Him not to.
Yeah.
So the worst thing he did is to listen to a man.
To a woman.
Yeah,
he listened to the woman. And
he listened to a woman and he got fucked up.
Yeah, so that tries to tell you that women, yani men, when we were given that curse, we don't have value. So we have to search and look for value. Women have value already. Aliet is saying they are sitting on it. So if you get it, you understand what Aliet is saying. So they don't, they know they have value, you know. So, me, I think men, wherever they are, just understand that you have to be a high value man.
Yeah.
And that's what we are learning. And as ourselves, we are trying to be high value men.
Yeah.
As much as Aliet is telling us.
We are building ourselves.
Yeah.
We are building ourselves slowly. As so should you. Then, you know, like example of Samson and Delilah.
Samson. Even don't go far. Come to Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, man.
But I realized, after reading this book, I realized a lot of people have been divorced by the women. Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos and the other guy.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. And these guys are
even
so
this
wealthy.
guy who wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
What is his name?
A funny name.
I don't know his name, and his name is
I heard also him. He was divorced.
So these guys, they had wealth.
Yeah.
And you wonder, you know,
why does a woman live? Meaning she does not care even about your wealth.
You know, it's true. They don't care how much you have spent to build that empire. She doesn't care how much you have, the properties you have, how many cars you have. If she doesn't want you, she won't stay, and you can't keep her. You can't. Yeah. However you try, however you want to simp to her, she will. Let me be your bearer of bad news. Let me tell you the truth.
She won't stay.
She won't stay.
So
if she have decided to go, just let her go. Don't force it. Don't force yourself into someone who doesn't want you, because you will end up either doing dangerous thing like killing each other, and you will end up in jail, and she will be living happily. Yeah,
because even the law of the land is protecting them.
Yeah, sure, they do. Yeah, when you just touch just a little or anything,
boy child is suffering.
Bro, you utakwenda Kamiti huko utalilia huko.
But we didn't say women are bad. We need
they are
them.
not.
We really need them.
We need them.
We
like
are
crazy.
just trying to show men that
you have to
build
yourself.
We are the ones who need to get value so that we can protect these women.
Yes.
You know?
We are the prize.
Yeah, so as we have to work so that these women
we can protect and provide.
They can survive.
You know, like Americ's put it, like protect, provide, penetrate.
We never heard that. That's crazy. In high school, we were being told provide, protect, and pray. Yeah, as in you should be a priest so that you should.
Yeah, sure.
In your house,
you are the priest. The priest
pray
in your house.
for the family.
That's true.
Yeah, you heard about those are the 3 P's.
Yes, actually, it's on the 4th one.
That's crazy. I never heard about that.
You have to. If you don't, the other guy will be banging out.
In Aliet, there's a 666. I don't know if you have read it. 666 at the 666. He says, women want 6 foot tall, 6 pack, and 6 figure salary.
Nothing less.
So and that's the whatever they want. All that is high value.
Yeah, that's high value.
Yeah, so men should just know that.
Sure.
Atuna bahati.
Atuna, like seriously, man. You know, for a woman, they just need to be pretty, to be on her best self.
Yeah.
And someone will
just
support
wear good. She just needs to wear good.
Yeah. And you know, and funny thing is that there's no bad woman. There's no good woman.
Bad woman in what terms?
There's all of them. There's no bad or good woman. That's the funny thing about life. There's no. Let me tell you.
So
there's no bad or good woman.
There was. If they're not good or bad, they must be worse.
You know, they are all equal. There's no one who is bad or good. All of them, they respond based on how you treat them.
Yeah.
How a man, how a man treats a woman. They reciprocate. They respond. They respond towards how you treat them. So, as a man, make sure that you are the man of the house. You are the pillar of authority in that house. You provide, you offer security, you offer everything that's necessary. Just make sure your roles are well done. And
she will stay.
She will be loyal.
Yeah, she will just be. She will be loyal, but whenever she will be loyal for the time.
Yes, for she'll be loyal for the time
for the present.
The time you are with her.
I was reading this chapter, which it was titled "Women Live in the Present."
Yes.
Meaning, if you do that, she will live in that present.
Live in that present.
But if you fail,
she'll be flying.
Yeah, she will
elevating
realize,
her expectation. You know,
I'm not supposed to be here.
You know, they constantly live in shifting expectations with the pre-selection dynamics. So she will just elevate her expectations towards the hypergamy nature. So that's their nature. So you just know when you have her, it's your turn, bro. It's your turn.
Yeah.
But when she leaves,
it's not your turn.
Just move on.
You are just with her because it's your turn.
Yeah. So there's no hard feelings. You know, like these guys.
Yeah, you should not take it.
These guys, they are those guys who treat it like it's a do or die thing. You know.
Yeah.
And because it's one of the part one of the reasons for simping. That's when they have focused, they have put the ambition in a woman, and when she leaves, they either commit suicide.
You feel like the world is over.
Yeah, like the world has vanished, or they have
because you are just focusing on her. Just focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself, bro. With these ladies, they will come, and that's why you see these young ladies. They are focusing on our babas, those guys who have money. You see.
But then we have thought about this, and I've remembered when we were in school, we were being told, soma, achana na wasichana, utapata huko nje. That's
the same thing. That's the same thing these guys were telling you, but they were not refining the
they don't tell us how it is.
Simply, they are telling you to build value. They will come. And that's why now you see these young ladies in their mid-20s, they are all over to the guys in 40s and 50s because these guys, they have already built value within themselves. They know exactly what they want, and they just feel
they were babas.
Yes, they were babas.
They have a value. That's why they are in competition with the young generation. And ladies who are young, they are in Aliet says is it sexual market value?
Sex market value.
Yeah, sex market
is at
value.
The prime.
So here Aliet talks about high value men and sex market value for the women. So women, today we are talking about men, but you can touch about it. So
you can't talk. You can't
talk about
without talking the other.
So women should also. This is for the women. Just know that if you are from 20 years to these women, they have a very short time.
Very, when we talk about the chronological preference of time, the women, they have to their span, like more, not like a span, but their time is they go with chronological order, with in the relevance that when the time to get married, it's either below 30. When she is above 30,
she shifts to another.
Her value
starts going down,
declining. And to a man, when you are in 20s,
you have no value.
You have no value. Then you have to build value. That's why you see in guys in campus, ladies on the other side, gents on this side. About her value is at her prime. It's so rare for her to settle with the same guy who is in campus. That's why you see guys after graduating, they go different directions, and they were in a relationship when they were in campus. But when they graduate, a lady will just her value is at the top. So she will pick the high value man, and the guy, he is actually at the zero, because that's why now you're starting to build your life. So you have to build the staircase. Slowly. Then when her value was this way, and her value was this way, and the gent, her value was this way. Then when the guy is at here, then her value starts dropping. So that's the difference between the value market. So when the guy is here, he will definitely not pick her,
the guy who is here, who is here at the top. That's we are talking to high value men now. High value men will not pick this one who is here.
No, because now
this 20s who is here.
The 20s one, and that's now describes the perfect examples why now ladies who are in campuses are now targeting the wababas.
So men, this again we are coming now to men. Men, you should not worry. I hear a lot of Gen Zs and Nini complaining that wababas wametuchukulia madem.
Just build yourself.
No, it's not your time. Just build yourself. Your time will come and you'll be a mbaba.
You just your value is just go high. And they'll be so like the way I gave my example when we were starting the show.
That's a good example.
Now her value was at the peak. Then I'm there in campus trying to match with her. It can't match.
Very good example.
And her value was at the peak. And I think she was wondering, who is this guy disturbing me? I can't even pick. So I'm there trying to I'm not at the 0, but I'm trying to. I'm maybe at the 10, trying to rise.
And the way ladies like men who simp. They enjoy.
So the moment I realized that,
they really enjoy men who simp.
I just build myself like crazy.
Because they can easily control.
Yeah. So big up to you. I know probably this video will reach to you.
My final point is that men are very simple creatures.
We are so simple.
Yeah.
Very simple. We don't complicate life.
I've come to realize men. I used to tell you when I used to go watch football. Like I was watching football and I see just these boys playing, you know. They are playing. Then in a few minutes, you see maybe somebody has hurt another person and they start fighting over and you just see they're happy. Some are laughing at this one, they're confident, you know. So I was figuring myself out and saying, now because it's late, now I need to go home. And these guys, I will leave them playing football here. Now I was imagining, now the ones who have girlfriends, girlfriends are thinking, my man is now cheating on me. It's very late now. He will come and say,
but he is there enjoying life.
But these men are just there.
They're enjoying their hobbies.
Playing football, quarreling.
It's fun.
While the ladies there, men are just simple.
They're just simple. We just love being simple as we are.
Like you'll never see a woman walking by the road and kicking bottles or stones.
We always do that. Even the guys, you see them kicking the bottles. You just find guys.
Yeah, you just find a guy who has seen flowers growing beautifully, and you just kick them and just. And he's just some simple creature on earth, you know. So
maybe we can add few things about some of the beliefs, some of the beliefs that they have been created on and on, that have been more so hindering men to be into their actual self. There are some things that have been passed on through our generation, and they have created a belief in our system, in our culture, and they have deterred men from being maximizing their full potential. One of the things that is so much talked about in many places, and many people, you'll hear them saying it's about this thing of oneitis, more the so-called soulmate.
A person, you have your rib.
Yes, soulmate mate.
There is a person who was created out of your rib there.
Yes, they say there's I'm waiting for my perfect match, my perfect soulmate, my soulmate to come. You know, and honestly speaking, these are false beliefs that people you will see them even defending, but honestly speaking, there's nothing like that. A man, you have to build value within yourself, and you will attract the perfect the person you wish to have.
If
she will not come, you know, many guys probably have had in so many situations, guys say, like you hear guys telling you, God will bring a perfect woman for you.
No, never.
And you'll hear people saying testimonies, Mungu alinipea
bibi mke mwema.
You know,
afu mke mwema anakuja
anageuka. So what will you tell people? Utaambia watu vile aje akigeuka? Did God kwani
alikosea?
Kwani God afanyangi makosa? So that means some of the things zenye tunafanya ni kama guesswork, alafu tunasema ni God. So, these are natural things.
Vitu tulipimwa hizo vitu kama kuambiwa hivyo tulipimwa.
God ashakubariki. God actually God alikubariki,
alikupea wife kitambo,
amekupea everything, amekupea knowledge na pia anasema my people will perish because of lack of knowledge. Kwa sababu watu wasomi. You don't want to get knowledge such as this. You don't want to get knowledge mingi ya his word. Na pia yeye anasema God has given us the ability to make and to create wealth. So ukifanikiwa unasema unasema ati unasema
wanasema
kuna wenye wanasemanga
wanasema behind every successful man
no man, ati amefanya create your wealth. Usijidanganye. Na one thing by that point hata nimeikumbuka. It's one of the false beliefs yenye inauziwa men.
Gani
hiyo?
Behind hiyo
they make it look like
you need a woman.
No, what women possess magical powers that will multiply everything she touches. You see, so that's one of the things zenye zinafanya men wafikirie that nikileta a woman, however niko mambo ita change. And unadanganywa that she got like supernatural powers za kuguess na kujua before hata umwambia ashajua. Naona those I don't know the actual, maybe you can check, I don't know the actual way that Jacob Aliet anaiweka. There's a way he puts it.
Kuna penye alikuwa anasema, mimi najua hiyo, but kuna yenye anaitumia sana, anasema a happy wife, happy marriage. Or
is a statement that is being used kudanganya men ati
niyo happy something. Kazi jakosea happy wife, happy what?
Kuna hiyo, kuna hebu niangalie.
But we just get it. But it just says that women, it's just like that. Nika ile yenye anasema ya nini ya marriage. Ati if you get married, you're going to get happiness there.
There's no happiness. If you are not happy ukiwa peke yako,
marriage to look for happiness.
Kwanza na utateseka zaidi.
Leo niliona point nyingine anasema getting out of marriage, it's like going to school and leaving school because you don't like school. Na lazima tu umalize. Ni kama mtoi anapelekwa shule na mzazi, kale katoi kadogo kanaingia sasa shule. Ni kama mtu anaingia marriage, mzazi anaambia kakatoi yani hata ulia aje, hata ufanye aje, bado shule lazima uende.
Uwezi toka sasa, unatoka kufanya nini?
Wapi?
The world does not have any place for you, man.
So ukiingia into marriage, just be ready. Vile mtu yeye analia akiingia shule, anajua si kitu anaenda kuenjoy.
Obviously.
But you just have to go
do it
for the purpose of your life. So same happens to marriage. Ukiingia kwa marriage, wewe jua unaingia hapo tu build an empire or something. Ndio maana unapata mademu kubadaye wenye walioa walipata watoi, wakaachana, wakadivorce. Unaona? Wakikuja kuzeeka wana realize I need a man. Unaona? After saa amelea, alikuja alikuwa na do, amelea watoi bila mwanaume. Mwisho anakama na realize by the way I'm now getting old. Watoi hawako na mimi. Wameishia. By the nahitaji mzee. Sasa anaanza kutafuta. Na anakuja kutafuta mbabas mwenye. Ameenda kutafuta katemka kampo.
Ameenda kutafuta kale kako kwa prime. Anaona.
Umepata your point?
Yes, sijaipata but nimepata lessons learned from Kevin Samuel's his school of thought.
Kama na point hata moja mbili tupitie.
You know, Kevin Samuel is one of the greatest controversial relationship coach. It's one of the best coaches ever lived in
these times.
Yes. He came up with so many lessons, and from his teachings we can learn few things about men and women. And he is telling us first thing first. First thing first, a man has to have value within himself.
High value man.
Yes, you have, and we have repeated this so many times within our show, that a man, you've got to have value. Don't say there na huna kitu ya kusema ya kuleta, alafu unasema ati utapata watoto na watakuja na sahani yake. Bro,
hata women wanasema wakiulizwa what do you bring on the table,
wanasema
I'm the table. Afu
mtu, you know, there is a theory about that. There's a theory about that when she says so. She wants us to see her as a sex object, which she doesn't want to put it.
I learned today we should say beauty objects.
Yes, it's beauty object.
Yeah.
And
because if you say sex object, these ladies are going to come for us. Because we said they are chaotic.
They are chaotic.
And they are sensitive. So whenever we say anything,
you know, they should be beauty objects.
Yeah.
And that's what they are.
Yeah.
But when a lady, you ask her, what are you bringing on the table? And she says she is the table. Not that puts it correctly that she wants to put it as she's just bringing sex in that marriage.
Meaning that's her only value.
That's the only value she's bringing.
Yeah.
Actually, even one of the podcast I listened with one of the guys, he's a motivational motivation speaker. I don't like much of his talks, but a few things he talks sense. Benjamin Zulu. That's what he was saying, that when you remove sex equation in many women, you realize that they got nothing to offer. And that guy talks a lot.
That guy is talkative.
With so much aggressiveness, but
I can imagine him saying that.
Yes,
he will emphasize it.
With a lot of very, very bright eyes, and you know, that was his point. And it's
bright eyes.
Yeah, like very, very like, what do you call it?
Bright eyes.
Yeah, like that. What do you call it? Macho yani anyway, I don't like much of his talks, but some of them.
Kiswahili walikuwa wanasema macho inaka
macho ya
vikombe.
Macho ya gorori.
Gorori ni kikombe ama?
Kikombe. Macho ya gorori ni like nini? Big eyes.
Si ya kikombe hivi.
Macho ya kikombe. Ai, nimesomea wapi nyinyi? Sasa hizo zinadependa kwenye ulisomea.
Gololi ni yale kikombe hadi saa tuendelee.
Acha sana.
Nikaweke glass hivi. Glass moja hapa na glass kama hiyo unakunywa maji.
Hiyo definition yenu sasa hiyo. Hiyo si ya wala bin wala.
Sasa tutaangalia tu confirm. Au comment gololi ni nini.
You're just having fun and just oozing some wisdom, trying to empower and to educate as we educate ourselves as well. Si ati tunajua kila kitu,
hata si tunajifunza,
tuna learn. Some things maybe tunasema ni kuna zenye maybe tunasema ziko morally correct, but we know we are following some manuals, written research with great authors. So, and this book has so many references. It's not that he has written out of his imagination. He has so many references from various authors. So that's the knowledge we are getting. And it's good as a man, you invest in knowledge.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So a few lessons we can learn from this guy, the greatest controversial relationship coach, Kevin Samuels, says that you don't get rich by being a worker. You get rich by owning.
Oh, by owning.
Yeah, you have to own. You have to build your own.
Really deep.
You have to. Yeah. That's. I've had this with so many big guys. Like I had Jack Ma. He talked about that. Actually, even when he came here in Nairobi, he talked about that, because many people tend to stay in being employed forever, in 30 years, 40 years, and you don't have anything to show. So it's good to build your own things.
Today I was reading Unplugged. This is Unplugged?
This Unplugged one.
You know, you keep confusing.
You had 3, that's 3.
I'm reading 3.
Understanding Modern Women.
He's saying you should know a difference between a job and a career.
Yeah, sure. Is there a difference? A job.
That's what
a job you are being paid for.
And there is a career.
A career is what drives you, like
I think he was
your motivation, your purpose.
Something you are living.
Yeah. A career is within you.
Yeah, sure.
A job is what you are being paid.
You are employed.
Yeah, you are being paid to do that. It's a task. I think job is a task.
Yeah,
you complete this task at the end of the month or 2 weeks, you are being paid. But a career, you
are living your purpose.
Yeah, you are living your purpose. Your purpose-driven life. That's it's something more of with the passion, more passion within you. So the guy is saying he has few things that he's mentioning here. A few of them he's talking about men have to earn value, women have to earn their place. Women, you have to earn your place, and men, you have to earn value. Yes, women, men want loyalty from men
and respect. Yeah.
And everything will just follow. Men, you have to earn value, and value comes when you said have
men
a purpose.
Have to earn value, yes. And women have to earn, get their place.
You have to earn their place. You earn your place in a man's environment. Yeah,
like when proposing, men don't kneel, man.
Men don't kneel. Why should you kneel?
The woman is the one who's supposed to kneel.
Yeah, but
I know they are going to attack us on this.
Then definitely she can't kneel. But
why? And she's the one who's supposed to submit. And
why do men pay dowry instead of her paying?
Men is the one who is women have value. They were born with value. So you have to get value
to prove that I have value.
Get money or so that you go, you buy something that has value, or you get something that has value. That's why you go get this woman, because she has value. You give dowry so that you can get value.
But something else in modern days, most ladies, you understand how campus life is. Most people are rolling up.
I know you want to say that they are coming with high
in relationship, and
they are coming with high
high notch counts. They are coming with very high notch counts, and there are certain guy in campus who used to hit it.
I told you yourself, you are also coming with the same body count. So don't just judge.
No, but I'm the one now paying. Why should I pay? Why should I pay?
Because
why should I pay? Initially this dowry thing. Actually, that's a whole topic. That's a whole discussion. A very controversial.
Let's save it for the next next show.
We need to talk about this because initially, let me just give a teaser. Initially, dowry used to be paid to virgins, like those the girl who have preserved herself.
I read today and Unplugged 3 that's why they also wear a white gown.
Yes.
Because it means she's
pure. And nowadays they are wearing, they are not. What kind of nonsense is this? It's someone who has like 30 notch counts, and you are on 40s. You are number 40. You are number.
If she's having 30, you are also Ngonga.
You are number 40.
You are 400.
You are number 40. But when you go now to her parents or relatives, they are extorting you, and there's no value in it.
Okay. If you get
that's the only thing she can keep for. Actually, that's the best gift she can give to her man, keeping her sexual purity. That's the best thing she can give to her man. Now when she has destroyed and has been used to all kinds of guys and in campus. And
it's still fine. No, it's not bad. Me, I don't see it bad. If also I'm coming with mine, with my notch count.
Guys, that's a whole topic. That's a whole show. A whole show. We'll put it on our coming, maybe probably our coming days. We'll have that topic, and maybe you can have few of them, like 2 or 3. Then we close it. Kevin Samuel says that when women get into power, they optimize female mating strategies, like putting better divorce laws, alimony, better access to resources without doing the hard work, dangerous work, like mining, engineering, construction, abortion laws. Hypergamy is driving imperatives. Like when a woman gets into power, you realize some of the laws that she will implement. Or like for example, you can take like TZ, you can take like Tanzania. If you check closely, you realize there's some laws that they have been emphasized. They were not there in terms of when Magufuli was the president. You realize when they get into power, there's some things they want to emphasize more, and you will see some of the things. Those are either political laws in terms of corporate level. You'll find them putting some of the funny laws, and like to just make their work easier instead of going straight to the hard task. So that's the one point he's
like women empowerment.
Yes, they want to put it as just to be happy, to massage their emotions. men should be CIA. We had talked about this. You have to be confident, you have to be intelligent, you have to be assertive. Yeah, as a man, be strong, man. Yes, you know, something else, that a man, men hit the wall when their sex appeal can't keep up with their financial situation.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's when you realize, man, you got to work.
You got to kick ass.
You got to put in work. And many of the guys you see them simping, you realize that they are struggling financially, they are broke, and you'll find them they don't want to put in work. A woman with high value men should know and accept that just the way she wants him, several other women want him too. They should set rules and protect each other from disease, financial ruin, and embarrassment. It is foolish to expect monogamy from a high value man. It is foolish.
It is foolish to expect monogamy from a high value man. Yeah, monogamy is marrying one
woman.
Yeah, that one is no. You know, they say when men get money, now that's when you know the characters of the man, because he will be popping here and there. And the ladies, they want a man who other ladies will want to smash.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know?
Yeah, I've seen that.
So that's what he's saying, like a lady who, that's why the ladies will feed you so that you get a big stomach and everything, so that the other ladies cannot do what?
Yeah.
Ndio hawezi kukumezea. Ndio akuweke. But ukipata do ukule fiti, yani uende gym ujieke fiti, hawezi toka hapo na yeye wengi watataka kukua na wewe juu uko na hiyo value.
You know, I've seen another point. Have you ever had any white woman calling herself independent boss lady?
White women? Yeah, I think they do.
Are they there? I think
maybe they call the same single or independent.
Single, independent. I think they are not there. Most of these terminologies were being brought by I think, according to Jacob Aliet, his analogy is that there's no white or Latino woman who calls herself or who brands herself as single, boss, independent woman. These phrases were being brought by black women because they just wanted to leave their men. So that's why now you'll find everywhere, even now here in Kenya, you'll find them calling themselves boss lady, independent woman. But have you ever wondered why do marriages fail?
Marriages, to me, marriages fail because people think marriage is a wedding. You know, marriage is not a wedding.
A wedding is our one-day thing.
So I think they think they just want that excitement. Oh, we have done a wedding, so we'll be happy. But they don't keep note of the vows. You know, the vows is like it's like an oath.
Yeah, you're taking an oath.
The president is taking an oath saying, "I, President Nani, will do this."
Yeah, you're taking an oath there saying you will never leave.
So you're taking an oath saying, "Till death do us do you part." you are there for better, for worse, you know. And there's no mentioning of happiness there. So just
There's
know,
no happiness.
In the vows, there's no mentioning happiness. So
guys, they think that marriage, there's a lot of happiness.
No happiness. You will struggle there like crazy.
Yeah. So another thing, when the reason marriage fails is that as a young man and a young couple, you just marry the person of your dreams. You are excited and you go on with life, but along the way, ladies will start listening to their friends, and she'll be actually misled, because most of those friends, I'm calling them friends in quotes because they are not actual friends.
Yeah.
These are single, frustrated women. When they give you advice, when they give you advice, they obviously want you to follow what they are telling you, but you end up being misled, and you continue, you adopt some characters which are arrogance and rudeness, and when you do, you portray them to your man, then man becomes he doesn't tolerate the behavior, and he becomes tired and exhausted of
the
this.
man even will not understand. I think even he will not understanding women is a problem.
Yes. Then he will just leave, actually, or he will be finding or seeking an escape route. And
she's coming with her stories from her friend.
Yes.
Bringing it to the man.
That's the points I was saying, that they are chaotic people. And when you start, that's the first thing. When a woman starts listening to the so-called friends, and they mislead, because funny thing is that nowadays we have so many single mothers, and they are so young ladies who are having kids, and they are so frustrated and bitter, and you find them everywhere in social media and everywhere, even physically you'll find them so bitter. Even when you're boarding a matatu, just a small thing, you'll find very, very bitter person talking in hourly, trying to abuse everyone, because they are frustrated with life. And when they are frustrated, they get annoyed with everyone. Everyone who comes across, they just perceive
women
them.
Fight psychologically.
Yes.
I read that thing. And men fight physically.
Yeah.
Women fight psychologically.
So that explains why they do the silent treatment.
Yeah. And she wants you to understand what her silence means.
And funny thing is that we have few of them who do that, and the man now is trying to, that point we had talked about manipulation. She will manipulate a man. She will do that silent treatment. Now a man is trying to try and find a solution, or just talk and understand why is she behaving this way, and she is not talking, and now a man becomes frustrated, and he want to know. And funny thing is that those guys who are in the relationship, she will actually even deprive him sex, and she will now like no. So now the guy will go on and apologize
For something he does not
didn't
understand.
do.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what happened or what is going on. Now he will just apologize for him to get the conjugal rights. But when now you do that, she have learned the game.
Yeah, you're now entering in a frame.
Yes, she will now be doing the game.
So you should not have, when she does that,
just go. Just go. And just go and give her that space.
You know, I'm laughing. I remember there's this guy of Cardinali called Munga.
Yeah.
He was asked, they were discussing something. Then he was saying, me when I get my wife, nikiamka asubuhi nisikie sitaki kumsalimia, kwani kuna shida, si lazima nimsalimia, sinijue tu sisiki kumsalimia. But it should not be a big issue. Ni vile tu mimi nimeamka leo sisiki kubonga na mse, si ndio, kwani kuna tena shida.
You see what you see that house, you even sleep in that house, bro. You sleep on the couch or even outside the garage or outside the gate.
You guys should just understand, it's just that I don't want to talk today.
Now when you do that, and she is a master in
manipulation, she will fuck you up.
And
she'll revenge, you know.
She will do a very great revenge, bro. Don't even try to treat her that, because if you do, she has mastered the silent treatment, the manipulation game. She knows it well, and she will definitely win.
Yeah, even the devil will sit down and watch.
What is going on?
Nigga, it's now your turn.
Your turn.
Let's watch this drama.
The ring. Let me just chill.
Let me watch. Bro.
Yeah, so that's it. And maybe I think we can stop there, and we do so many series. We do so many series about the Unplugged.
Comment, subscribe.
So guys, comment, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Truth Findings Podcast at Spotify, at YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and also on Patreon. Make sure you scan on the QR code on your screen to donate. We are about making a very great legacy, a very great impact, and this is not just a mere talk. It's a blueprint to making and to making fortified, successful men as well as women. You know, we are about making families, knowing and supporting families. And without your support, there are so many needy families in Kenya. Some of them are in dire need of food, in dire need of shelter. They are sleeping hungry. Children are sleeping hungry, homeless, with nowhere to sleep. In terms of when it's cold and when it's rainy, they are swept away by floods. And you have seen so many people being killed. Like last year, we had a very, very huge floods all over the nation, and we want to just to be an agent of change. Maybe you can relocate some of these families to a better place, or we can build small businesses for them. Depending with the support that we get from you guys, we will support one person at a time, one family at a time. Yes, in medical care, in the education. You know, here in Kenya there's so much high taxation, and so much things is happening in political wise. And if you are keen enough, you will realize that President Donald Trump of USA, he had when he got into power, he terminated some of the USAID support which was coming to Africa and many nations, as well as here in Kenya. And some of the support that the Kenya was getting from these developmental funds, or these USAID support, was for the to mitigate health in terms of HIV and AIDS, in terms of education. This support was going straight to supporting the families that are in arid and semi-arid areas where there's no school. Kids go barefoot kilometers, miles away to just get a school with no water, no borehole, and the place is very hot in a scorching sun. And also the place is so dangerous because we have desert snakes. So, and there's no health centers, no health facilities. So some of the support was being channeled into that, and they being now put into hold. The families are now in dire need and suffering. So here in town centers we have slums. People are living in very dilapidated situations and in very unhealthy conditions. So with your support we can manage to support such families. And even in many places in Kenya, like in highlands, you'll find that there are those families who want to do farming, and some in places where they keep cows. You can support a family by either helping that family to have a cow, which we have cooperatives, dairy cooperatives, where they sell milk, and that cow can be a source of income to a family and supporting them in terms of selling part of the milk and taking part of it, and they will be getting some livelihood to support themselves. Also, those who are in urban centers, we can have small businesses like grocery shops, so that they can manage themselves. There's so many needs, and with your support through scanning on the QR code on your screen, you can be part of this journey. Please be part of this, making legacy, supporting families, as well as we educate through this knowledgeable thing. This is Truth Findings, and together we make a legacy.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below.
Yes.
And also turn on your notification bell so that when we come up with the next episode, you can get the notification.
Yeah, until next time, peace.
God damn it.
Kwanza niangalie ka intro kangu hapo. Nasema kuhusu raya.
Kuna raya fulani hapo.
Raya.
Hata mimi nitasema hiyo jina kwanza kwa podcast hapa. Kuna raya fulani na simp tu.
Yeah. Buddha, family gani?
Kiliko karibu kushut down. Mimi leo iwezi. Jamaa, kwani unaomba?
Nakaa nikawa mpray. Hello, Truth Finders. Welcome to Truth Findings. Welcome to Truth Findings podcast. With you is Samuel. And
with you is Dev. Nafaa kupiga intro.
Chapa intro alafu ndo nirudi nini
ukiintroduce na piga intro yangu.
Sasa tuchape ingine.
Take two. Sawa, jaje kucheka. Nimeshindwa tunafanya nini? Sawa, twende kazi.